Hello, Karen here from the Rubber Room. Some of you might also know me from my blog, 6 Wacky Women. I've recently published a watercoloring guide called Watercoloring Techniques Using Markers. The guide shows my techniques on coloring stamped images with Tombow markers. There are other water-based markers on the market, but I only use Tombows. My techniques are all about layering the ink and how to blend the colors together. Learning to use the correct amount of water also plays a large part in these techniques. I am using an image from High Hopes Rubber Stamps by artist Dustin Pike. This tutorial will show you how to create the background. To start, I always emboss my images. The embossing just helps to keep the ink in place. I like to use an aqua brush for the backgrounds as it has an even flow of water, and you need quite a bit more water than when you're coloring inside the image. I'm also using two colors for this background. The first color is the 491. And you can make your backgrounds as wide as you like, but I do mine a little less than 1/4 of an inch. Now the second color I'm going to add is an N60, and you only need a small amount of color. Start with a very gentle scrubbing motion, and I go all the way through the first color and just touch the edge of the second color. And you'll want to clean your brush off because you're going to pick up quite a bit of the ink that you've laid down. I only do small sections at a time because the ink will have a tendency to dry if you went all the way around with one color and then have to turn around and do a secondary color. All you want to do here is blend off the harsh edges. And using an aqua brush, sometimes you get a lot more water, and you will leave a lot more watermarks, but they're quite easy to fix. So once you've finished, just take your brush, clean it off in some water, and go back to anywhere that you see that you've left a watermark, and dab it with a paper towel. If you found that you haven't got enough color in one spot, you can always go back and add a little bit more color and just repeat the blending process. So there we have our background. For more inspiration on coloring with Tombow markers, check out my blog at www.6wackywomen.blogspot.com. Thanks so much for stopping by.